Morning students, in our last lecture I have taught you the difference between molarity and molality. Now our next unit to represent the concentration of solution is normality. Which is represented by capital N. Now what is the definition of normality? It is number of gram equivalents of solute in per liter of solution. Number of gram equivalents of solute in per liter of solution. So this is the definition of normality. Now what do you mean by number of gram equivalents? Number of gram equivalents means mass of solute. Number of gram equivalents means number of mass of solute divided by mass of solute divided by equivalent mass of solute. Here I am giving you some examples of equivalent mass of various type of solutes. For example, equivalent weight of HCl is 36.5. Equivalent weight of H2SO4 is 49. Equivalent weight of HNO3 is 63. Similarly, equivalent weight of oxalic acid formula is H2C2O4.2H2O is 63. The hydrated oxalic acid, because there are two molecules of water of crystallization. So what do you mean by the normality? It is the number of gram equivalents of solute present in per liter of the solution. Now how can we calculate number of gram equivalents? The number of gram equivalents can be calculated by the formula mass of solute divided by equivalent mass of solute. Now I am giving you some equivalent mass of some solutes. For example, HCl, the equivalent mass is 36.5. Equivalent weight of H2SO4 is 49. Equivalent weight of HNO3 is 63. Similarly, the equivalent weight of hydrated oxalic acid. The formula of hydrated oxalic acid is H2C2O4.2H2O. Why I am calling it hydrated? Because it has two water molecules of crystallization and its equivalent weight is 63. Similarly, one more example, some more equivalent mass are equivalent mass of NaOH is 40. Equivalent mass of KOH is 56. Equivalent mass of Na2CO3 sodium carbonate is 53. These are the some examples of acid and base, and I have given you equivalent mass of NaOH, KOH and Na2CO3. Now there is a formula to calculate the equivalent mass of acid, base and salt. There are formula for calculation of equivalent mass of the solute. For example, if we want to calculate equivalent weight of an acid, so its formula will be molecular mass of acid divided by basicity. Now what do you mean by basicity? Basicity means number of replaceable H positive ions. How many H positive ions can be replaced by an acid, or an acid can replace how many H positive ions in the aqueous solution? That is called basicity. If you want to calculate equivalent weight of any acid, if they divide the molecular mass of that acid by the basicity, that is the number of replaceable H positive ion. Similarly, if you want to calculate the equivalent weight of base, equivalent weight of base. So divide the molecular mass of base, molecular mass of base by acidity. Now what do you mean by acidity? Acidity means number of replaceable OH negative ions. Number of replaceable OH negative ions. OH negative ions. How many OH negative ions furnished by a base? That will be the acidity of the base. So if you want to calculate the equivalent weight of the base, so divide the molecular mass of the base by acidity, that is the number of replaceable OH negative ion. Similarly, if you want to calculate equivalent weight of salt, so our formula is molecular mass of salt divided by number of electrons lost by metal ion in the salt. Number of electrons lost by metal ion in the salt. Metal ion in salt. If you want to calculate the equivalent weight of the salt, so divide the molecular mass of the salt by the metal which is present in the salt. How many electrons are lost by that metal to form the salt? Number of electron divided, molecular mass of the salt is divided by number of electrons lost by the metal ion in the salt. So these are the formula with the help of which we can calculate the equivalent weight of an acid and a base and a salt. Now I am taking example one by one. How can we calculate the equivalent weight of acid, base and salt? Here I am taking an example of H2SO4. If you want to calculate the equivalent weight of H2SO4, so first of all, H2SO4 whenever dissolved in water, it will furnish 2 H positive ion and SO4 double negative ion. So here how many H positive ions are liberated by the H2SO4? That is 2 H positive ions are liberated. So the basicity will be 2. Basicity of H2SO4 will be 2. Now what is the molecular mass of H2SO4? Molecular mass of H2SO4 is 1 multiplied by 2 plus 32 plus 16 multiplied by 4. So it will be 98. So what will be the equivalent weight of H2SO4? Equivalent weight of H2SO4 is equal to 98 the molar mass and basicity 2. So its equivalent weight will be 49. So in this way we calculate the equivalent weight of any acid. Here I have taken the example of H2SO4. Whenever we dissolve H2SO4 in water, it will furnish 2 H positive ions, and the number of H positive ions furnished by an acid is called the basicity of that acid. So H2SO4 is furnishing 2 H positive ion here, so its basicity will be 2. Now what is the molecular mass of H2SO4? The molecular mass of H2SO4 is 98. So the equivalent weight of H2SO4 can be calculated by dividing the molecular mass of H2SO4 by its basicity. So we will get here 49. So 49 will be the equivalent weight of the H2SO4. Similarly, if we want to calculate the molecular equivalent mass of a base, I am taking an example of NaOH. Equivalent weight of NaOH, I have to calculate it. So first of all, whenever NaOH is dissolved in water, it will dissociate into Na positive and OH negative ion. How many OH negative ions are furnished by NaOH? How many OH negative ions are released by NaOH? That is 1. So the acidity of NaOH will be 1. Now what is the molecular mass of NaOH? The molecular mass of NaOH is sodium is 23, oxygen is 16 and hydrogen is 1. So that molecular mass of NaOH will be 40. So what will be its equivalent weight? Equivalent weight of NaOH equal to molecular mass 40 divided by its acidity, that is 1. So its equivalent weight will be 40. I want to tell you one thing here. Whenever the acidity or basicity of an acid or a base is 1, so the equivalent mass of that particular solid will be always equal to the molecular mass. Why? Because the acidity and basicity is 1. So equivalent mass and molecular mass will always be same. So equivalent weight of a base can be calculated in this way. Now I am come to the next point, that is the equivalent weight of a salt. Equivalent weight of a salt. So equivalent weight of salt, equivalent weight of salt. I am taking an example of Na2CO3. Salt, that is sodium carbonate. I am taking example of it. First of all, you know very well, a sodium atom is the element of first group, and all the elements of the first group have tendency to donate one electron. So during the formation of the sodium carbonate salt, one sodium atom will lose one electron, and here two sodium atoms are, so there will be two electrons lost by the sodium atom. So how many electrons are donated by metal ion? There are two electrons are donated by the metal ion. For why? Because whenever we dissociate sodium carbonate, it will dissociate into 2Na positive plus CO3 double negative. So how many electrons are lost by sodium ion? That is 2. 1 by 1, so 2 by 2. So number of electron lose equal to 2. Now molecular mass of Na2CO3, molecular mass of Na2CO3, that is sodium 23 multiplied by 2. Why? Because there are two atoms of sodium, plus carbon 12 plus oxygen 16 multiplied by 3. So it will be 46 plus 12 plus 48, it will be 106. So what will be the equivalent weight of, equivalent mass of Na2CO3 will be what 106, that is molecular mass, divided by number of electron loose. How many electrons are lost by metal ion? 2. So it will be divided by 2 and it will be equal to the 53. In this way we can calculate equivalent mass of the salt. Now, what is the formula to calculate the normality of the solution? The formula for normality, N equal to mass of solute divided by equivalent mass of solute, equivalent weight of solute multiplied by volume of solution in milliliter. Volume of solution in milliliter. Volume of solution in milliliter. This is the volume of solution in liter. So this is the formula to calculate the normality of a solution, in which we will require mass of the solute, equivalent mass of the solute, but the volume of solution should be in liter. Whenever we are going to solve the numericals, sometimes the volume is given in milliliter, and whenever the solution is given in volume of solution is given in milliliter, so we can modify our formula according to it. Normal when volume is given in milliliter, when volume is given in milliliter, so our formula will be normality is equal to mass of solute multiplied by 1000 divided by equivalent weight of solute multiplied by volume of solution. When we apply this formula, whenever the solution is given in milliliter, there is one more way in which we can use this formula. First of all, if volume is given in milliliter, so convert it into liter by dividing it by 1000, or you can simply apply this formula multiplied by 1000, so you can calculate the normality. So what is the formula to calculate the normality of a solution? That is the mass of solute divided by equivalent of solute multiplied by volume of solution, and mass of solute divided by equivalent weight of solute is called gram equivalents of the solute. So this is the formula for calculation of normality of the solution. Sometime in the formula, mass percentage of solute is given and density of solution is given. In most of the numericals, we will see that for the calculation of normality, mass percentage of solute and density of the solution is given. So I am giving you a short trick formula to calculate the normality of the solution. And what is the short trick formula? If mass percentage of solute, which is generally represented by X%, and density of solution is given, under such condition, normality can be calculated by X into D into 10 divided by equivalent mass of solute. This is the another formula for calculation of normality, but when we will apply this formula, we will apply this formula whenever the mass percentage of solute and the density of solution is given. So we can directly calculate the normality by using the formula X, where X is the mass percentage of solute, D is the density of solution and equivalent mass of the solute. So with the help of this formula we can calculate the normality. Now I am giving you a neutralization formula also here. Neutralization formula, that is N1 V1 equal to N2 V2. Now when we apply the net, suppose we have an acid and its volume is given and it is neutralized by a base whose volume is given, and we want to calculate the normality of the base. Are you getting my point or not? So when we apply this formula, when we will use this formula, whenever we want to calculate the normality of a solution after titrating it with another solution. So here N1 is the normality of an acid, so V1 will be the volume of that acid, and N2 is the normality which you want to calculate, and V2 will be the volume of the solution by which the first solution is treating or reacting. So this is called the neutralization formula N1 V1. It is also known as dilution formula. So all these are the formula which are related to the normality of the solution, and with the help of which we can calculate the normality. I am taking a numerical based on the normality, and what is the numerical here? 2.82 gram of glucose. 2.82 gram of glucose is dissolved in 500 milliliter of solution. 500 milliliter of solution. Calculate solution. ग्लूकोज की जगह पर हम लोग यहाँ NaOH ले लेते हैं. 2.82 ग्राम ऑफ ग्लूकोज NaOH dissolved in 500 milliliter of solution. Then what is the normality of solution? So you know very well that the equivalent mass of NaOH is 40. We will directly apply here the formula mass of solute, that is 2.82, and our volume is given in milliliter, so we will multiply the formula by 1000, and the equivalent mass of NaOH is 40 into volume of solution is 500. So what will be the calculation here? Like this: 2 2s are 40, 2 7s are 14, 71 divided by 1000 equal to 0.071 n. So this will be the normality of the NaOH solution. So this is the formula which is based on the calculation of the normality. Now I am taking one more example or numerical which is based on the mass percentage. 38% of HCl, a commercially available sample of concentrated HCl is 38% by mass, and density of solution is 1.09 gram per ml. Calculate normality of the solution. So whenever we look at this numerical, we will find that the mass solute is given in mass percent form. So 38% is the mass percentage of the solute and 1.09 is the density of the solution. So what will be the formula we apply here? N equal to X into D into 10 divided by equivalent weight of HCl. Now what is X? X is mass percentage of solute, so it will be 38% into density 1.09 into 10 divided by what is the equivalent mass of the HCl, that is 36.5. डेसिमल से डेसिमल कैंसिल हो जाएगा और ये 0 से 0 कैंसिल हो जाएगा. सो 38 will multiplied by 109 and divided by 365 the answer will be the normality of the solution. In this way, we can calculate the normality of the solution whenever the mass percentage and density of the solution is given. Now, it is sufficient for today. Thank you very much.